What if I told you there was a miniature, invisible nuclear weapon in your back pocket? Suppose I am somehow able to prove my claim. How would you now look to navigate this reality? Aware of the destruction such a thing can cause to yourself and others, you would suddenly become highly attuned and committed to understanding your situation and how to best deal with it. In fact, everything else in your life would pale in comparison, because you understand this thing singularly holds the power to destroy you and countless other people. Truth be told, such a thing does exist in your life. Though it's not called a nuclear weapon, it's a thing you call your mind. The very thing that generates your moment-by-moment experience of your life. The very thing that holds such raw power and influence, it can compel a human to commit the most consequential act, ending life. But it's not just a theoretical concept. Every 25 seconds, someone, somewhere in the world, is either taking their own life or the life of another person. And unlike every other animal, humans commit such acts through conscious deliberation. The phrase double-edged sword has an interesting etymology. It takes skill, such as that of a knight, to wield such a weapon, because whilst the outward edge is a sharp tool you can use to your advantage, the one facing inward to you is equally lethal, and it can take your life just as easily as it can take someone else's. Your mind is the weapon you've never given thought to in the way it deserves. You've treated the nuclear weapon in your back pocket like an empty water pistol. The mind is what makes and breaks a life. But unlike a sword or a missile, its power and existence are much more discreet. It performs its works in the shadows. It can either be the two-faced traitor that plots your demise behind your back, or the unwavering friend that conducts life-changing favors without ever telling you. But most humans simply move through life clueless. They don't get to know who this stranger is or what they are doing. If, from afar, you try to spot two people in front of each other, the distance makes it so your eyes only see one person instead of two. And this is how you confuse yourself for your mind. The only way to see what is actually there is to travel closer and deeper than you ever have before.